We are at Wolverine Stadium in Bentonville, Arkansas, campus of Bentonville West High School, where tonight the Fayetteville Purple Dogs and the Bentonville West Wolverines will kick off the 7A West season against one another. Both teams 1-2 overall coming into this game. Both teams coming off a big loss to Bryant. Talk about that more in just a moment. I'm Matt Jones with Blair Cartwright. And Blair, for both of these teams, it's a chance tonight to get back on track because whoever loses this game is going to be 1-3 and maybe not feeling too good about themselves going into the midpoint of the season.
Yeah, it's not how it's a huge conference opener, which is always huge. But then you look at the records, and just in terms of building momentum, boy, this is a huge one tonight. You really don't want to get behind the 8 ball starting out the conference season, and you want to create some momentum as this stretch begins. And so it is a very critical game, really, for both teams.
Both of these teams 1-2, like I mentioned a moment ago, and both of them have lost to the same two teams. Fayetteville and Bentonville West have both lost to Owasso, Oklahoma, and Bryant. Both of them lost to Bryant in their last game. Fayetteville lost 42-13 last week. West is coming off a bye week. They lost to Bryant 38-0 2 weeks ago down in Central Arkansas. And you got to think about in Arkansas and Oklahoma, they've probably seen the two best teams in each of those states.
Yeah, I watched the coach's show. It was pretty generic. Coach Pratt didn't give much insight, but he did say that the week off was good for them. So, as we know, we saw last week how physical Bryant was. So it's probably a little bit of advantage for West to have had a week off to recover and be at home. So we will see. Of course, both coaches know each other well. They're best friends, and they actually lived together for 6 months while Coach Pratt's house was being built. So not a lot of secrets tonight, Matt.
Casey Dick, of course, was the offensive coordinator here at Bentonville West when the program began. The Fayetteville and Bentonville West captains are at midfield for the opening coin toss. Captains tonight for Fayetteville, number 97, Melvin Kumwenda. Number 25, Montel Terry. Number 26, Raydarian Cobbs. And a captain tonight also is number 70, Jalen Lephart, the offensive lineman. Fayetteville tonight wearing its white jerseys, purple pants, purple helmets. Bentonville West tonight wearing blue jerseys and blue pants and those white helmets with the Wolverine on one side, the number on the other. This is Fayetteville's first trip to this stadium. They played Bentonville West as an away team, but this stadium just opened last season. Fayetteville played West over at Bentonville High School a couple of years ago. Kind of neat to see this set up and, you know, the new home in the 7A West, the newest home.
Yes, indeed. It's very nice. Thankfully, the new home stands across the way are now blocking the sun, or else we'd be staring right into it. I mean, it's amazing. I was out here when it first opened, and there was nothing by it. You got some subdivisions now creeping up behind us, but you see a lot of open space behind them. Very nice layout, a lot of room to grow, and just an absolutely beautiful night for football. A little humid, 63 degrees humidity tonight, 83 degrees. So the cold spell that we enjoyed earlier in the week is over.
Fayetteville and Bentonville West getting ready to run out on the field. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back for the kickoff.
What time is it? The baddest band in the land. What time is it? Bring the noise for the 2018-19 Bentonville West Wolverines, your 7A West co-champions, state semifinalists, the fastest show on earth, the 2019-2020 edition of the Bentonville West Wolverine varsity football team.
Is out to kick the ball away for the Purple Dogs. It'll be interesting tonight, Blair, to see how these two teams play. Of course, we mentioned Bentonville West is coming off that bye week, and for Fayetteville, they played last week. Always interesting to see how teams react in these type of scenarios. Even though Fayetteville lost last week, maybe they've got a little bit more rhythm, and maybe it takes a little bit longer for Bentonville West to get going.
Are you ready for some football? AJ Moss, Brandon Hughes, deep for you Wolverines.
Stay wide.
Back deep for Bentonville West. Number 2, AJ Moss. As we mentioned, Beatty is on the away. 7-8 rush play. Begins. Ball goes into the end zone.
Touchback.
Bentonville West will again. This Fayetteville defense was going to go hold ball. It's been tested the last 2 weeks. 42 so is Dylan Campbell. Last 3 weeks ago, 51. I got touchdowns combined by those 2 teams in those 2 games.
Are you really?
Dalton McDonald in at quarterback for you Wolverines.
As we get underway, the quarterback tonight for Bentonville West, number 12, Dalton McDonald. Saw him last year. As a sophomore, made his good start against Fayetteville. About 2 yards on first down, but running back for West is Carlos Hall. There's number 27. A lot of juniors on this roster. West beat Fayetteville 31-28 last season at Harmon Field. A close game. Both teams really struggled with turnovers.
Also
in that
my
game.
one or
Both
two.
teams were playing their backup quarterbacks because of injuries. Hank Gibbs, the Fayetteville senior now, was making his first start that night. Gibbs to Hall on second down. He gets across the 25-yard line. Progress brings him to the 26. On the tackle that time for Fayetteville was Quade Mosier. And Bentonville West has got a 3rd and 4 upcoming. Needs to get to its 30-yard line to move the chains.
Not up here.
3rd down.
Really big front line, especially on the left side for the Wolverines. Some of the teams we're used to seeing, they don't huddle, but they're not in a hurry-up team either. 3rd and short. On 3rd down, ball goes up, and he's going to be taken down to the backfield. Great pursuit and tackle that time by Xavier Hernandez. And Fayetteville's going to force a 3 and out on the first drive of the game. Good to see the defense respond that way.
Indeed, they kind of make it look like they were trying to play
Connor Flanagan deep for the
Standing back deep
Bulldogs.
for Fayetteville is Connor Flanagan. He's inside the 40 on the Fayetteville side of the field. Coming from Bentonville
Trent
West.
Davis, punt position for you Wolverines.
Trent Davis, not on my roster. And we've got flags. We'll wait and see what it is. The flag
Dead ball foul,
each
false
side of the line
start,
of scrimmage.
Wolverines.
It's a false start against Bentonville West. So that'll push the Wolverines 5
No
yards
fourth down.
Oh, I won't give it. Somebody, if I get away, let me know.
Okay.
Again, standing on the Fayetteville 44-yard line. Good snap. Davis for a good kick. Flanagan's going to take it from midfield. Connor fakes left. Goes right. That's the 45. Connor's at the 40. The 35 of West. He'll be taken down at about the 34-yard line. Great field position. Flanagan took a big hit.
Flanagan return
Great field position here,
on
Blair.
spot at the 45-yard, 35-yard line of Wolverines. Tackling the play by Nick Whitlatch.
You like that, man?
Here comes Gibbs in the Purple offense. Gibbs has struggled a little bit the last couple of games. Great opening game at that same time, Biani. Some interceptions against Owasso. First down, Ingram. It's a couple of yards. A couple yards to the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Tried to go straight up the gut, but there just wasn't a lot there. He kept moving side to side, trying to see a hole.
Cameron Ingram on the carry. Landon Woolridge on the stop.
Big 6 early. Second down, the pitch is to Ingram. Tries to get outside. He cuts back inside at the 30 and ball 29. And it'll bring up a third
Ingram
down
on the
and 5
carry.
for Purple Dogs.
Good second effort there. Was able to pick up a couple extra yards and get across the 30. Otherwise, they would have had him at the 30.
Fayetteville needs to get to the west.
You look at it after you look at it and you're like,
It's a thing every time we Yeah, I know. All the
It's a high snap for Gibbs, but he doesn't have any trouble bringing it in. Throws right. Ingram can't break a tackle. In the flat. Good pursuit that time by the Wolverine linebacker, number 19, Isaiah Wright. And now it's going to bring up fourth down for Fayetteville. Early decision time here for Casey Dick. And it looks like he's
Isaiah Wright on the stop. Fourth down.
Fourth down at between 3 and 4 yards. Fayetteville needs to get past the 25 to move the chains. A little bit of motion before the snap. Gibbs takes it. But Gibbs and Ingram is hit the backfield. Just nothing there as Ariel Braddock came through and made the tackle for West. Untouched.
To stop.
Way to touch.
Wolverines take over on downs.
Turnover on that. Something we want to start there for Fayetteville.
Ball spotted at the Wolverines 30-yard line.
So Bentonville West dodges a bullet. Dalton McDonald in this offense comes back out of the field.
if they're going to double 10,
The reception that time was Jonas Higson. And the yardage that he gets is going to be enough, I think, for a first down. Waiting to see the spot of the ball. It's maybe about a half yard short.
yeah, that was all day.
Now we've got the second down snap.
You want me on the way out or
Offsides Bulldogs. Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. That's the Wolverines.
Gets our first down again. Inside the 45 at the 46 of Fayetteville, and they do come away with it. On the fumble recovery that time is Xavier Hernandez. So he made the big play on third down last drive. Gets a fumble recovery here just on the other side of midfield, and the Purple Dogs get the ball back with good field position again.
Two big.
Bulldogs take over first and 10 from their 47-yard line.
Fayetteville start first down and 10. Purple Dogs quick to the line.
Yeah, you got it right over here on the snap off here. Got it. All day long.
Rolls right on first down. Looking for his man. Now he gets away from the first down. It was thrown back for a yard. It'll be a 4-yard gain on the play and second down and 6.
He had a couple receivers look like they were going to run go routes on the right side, and when they cut up field,
Spotted into midfield, second down.
Second and 6. Fayetteville needs to get to the west. So second and 7. It's west 43. It was Jacob Sherritt's. Good to see him back. It's about 3 yards to the west 47 and brings up a third down. Sherritt's was injured 2 weeks.
Stop.
Sorry.
Third down.
The 35-yard line. On the reception was Luke Charbonneau. That'll be a pickup of 12 on the play. And Fayetteville with its first down of the game.
Nicely done. Charbonneau wide open, and Gibbs just laid it right in there to him.
Gibbs had a lot of time to throw that time. Didn't have very much time to throw last week against Bryant.
No.
And you see Fayetteville doing a little bit more, keeping an extra blocker in, it looks like, early in this game. First down play action. How caught that ball with the defender all over his back. Connor Flanagan came away with it. It's a short gain to the 31-yard line, right with the tackle for Fayetteville. They'll actually mark it at the 32, so it's 2nd and 7.
Great pass by Gibbs. I mean, there was no margin for error on that throw.
Gibbs gives it to Sherritt on 2nd down. Jacob gets across the 30.
Sherritt's on the carry. Stopped by Ariel Braddock. 3rd down.
Off the ball right across the 30
I'll call it.
Okay.
Might have gotten a yard to the 29, but that West defense closed in fast on the tackle that time for the Wolverines. Andrew Trader also in there was Brandon Humes. And now Casey Dick, from about the same spot as they were on the field last time, is going to send his field goal unit in.
Yeah, go ahead and get the points.
This is no getting field goal. This will be about a 48-yard attempt for Huxley Richardson.
Field goal attempt for the Bulldogs.
Hit it straight.
Should be about a 36-yard.
Richardson's field goal attempt is no good. Wolverines take over on downs. Ball's probably at the 20-yard line of the Wolverines.
McDonald throws left off of a play action, breaks a tackle across the 25, and out to the 27-yard line on the reception that time for West was Stephen Dyson. Pickup of about 7 on first down, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and short.
That was an interesting.
2nd down.
They rolled out to the left, and everybody.
He and Dan Mullen developed the RPO in Utah. Said it was out of a mistake. Really? The receiver went the wrong way, and they said, we gotta do it. Change football. Amazing. 2nd down. McDonald takes the snap. Not a clean handoff. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. It's across the 30. That's going on here. Across the 30. Hopefully over the Fayetteville territory. He's going to fall forward to the 37-yard line. On the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs, I believe was number 13, Lamont Lucas Bliss. That's
Good ball skills.
Big team. You know what it's like.
6 on the play. 10. 3 minutes to play first quarter.
Nick Whitlatch.
Run that time up the middle by the Wolverines. On the carry was Nick Whitlock.
Second down, ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
Well, there's nothing fancy about that. That was just straight up the gut.
Whitlatch on the carry. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. That's the Wolverines. Whitlatch on the carry.
Again to the 30-yard line, and they've run that play 3 straight times. Fayetteville starting to figure it out. Now this is where I think you got to maybe look for play action.
Yes. They've seen it, or well,
Second down.
Fayetteville under 1:45 to play first quarter. It's a high snap. They go play action, throw right. The pass is caught, but he's not going to get much. Over on the far sideline, looked like Tavion Williamson was the one who brought him down. On the tackle on the reception that time was Stephen Dyson. It'll be a pickup of 3 to the 27-yard line, and it'll bring up a third down and about 3 yards to go.
you called that one. Are you listening on the West headsets?
McDonald. West likes to operate almost kind of out of pistol formation. They'll offset the running back to the side of the quarterback a little bit, but this has got a lot of pistol element to this offense. The give is up the middle, and he's going to go in for the end zone untouched. Whitlock on the carry for the Wolverines, 27 yards up the middle. And Bentonville West has struck first here tonight at Wolverine Stadium. They ran that play 4 times in the final 5 plays of that drive, Blair, and on 3 of them, Fayetteville didn't look like it had an answer.
They have seen something, and they knew that play was going to work. They're seeing somehow maybe how Fayetteville's stunning on the defensive line, and it's opening up the middle, but they sent everybody on the edge, and there was no one in the middle, and he just went straight up the gut.
Trey Travis is on to attempt the extra point for West, and we've got movement along the line. And Blair, I think someone on the right side of the Bentonville West formation had a false start, and that is the call, so that'll move West back 5 yards. Travis, the kicker, is a senior. But as you look through this West roster, there are not a lot of seniors on the team. Very young team. Not nearly as experienced as they've been the last couple of years, or really last year.
Yeah,
probably more accurate.
That senior class kind of started the program, and they had all the experience, and now a little bit of a young team as some new guys get to write their legacy. Well, this is the longest mark-off I've ever seen of a penalty on an extra point.
That Tommy Kraft, our white hat tonight?
May well be. Deliberate on the call every time.
This will be a 25-yard extra point for Travis. And
Into
now
the
we've got
wind.
Fayetteville jumping off sides. And so they're going to get the 5 yards back.
Didn't we have this last week, or was that the Vianney game where we
Not
had
sure.
consecutive plays on a PAT? It went back and forward. It was just
I do
a
know
little
this.
sloppy.
Fayetteville has really struggled with pre-snap penalties. That time it looked like it was Tavion Williamson on the right side of the formation. And so Trey Travis will try to get this one off for a third time. Back to the normal length of an extra point. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. And with 53 seconds to play in the first quarter, our new score, Bentonville West 7, Fayetteville nothing. This is Purple Dog Football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation.
West leads Fayetteville
Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and
I want
wrongful
to remind
death.
you that the game tonight is
We
being
devote
brought
each
to you
day
in
to
part by
good people
Ozarks
and their
Go, a
families dealing with unwanted
telecommunications
injury and
subsidiary of
unexpected
Ozarks
tragedy.
Electric Cooperative.
Our results and
offering all
reputation
fiber,
for
gigabit,
honesty is
internet,
undisputed,
and premium
and our
television
willingness
and
to
telephone
fight for
services
our
to Northwest Arkansas and Northeast Oklahoma. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
7 plays, 73 yards. And the majority of it coming on the ground, of course.
Trey Travis on to kick the ball away for West, and now he approaches it and just kind of stops. It's going to be a high kick, and getting up underneath it will be Brooks Flanagan. And Fayetteville should have the ball at about the 24-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to spot this, Blair. Wait to see the official spot.
And that was interesting. Brooks was not the one who signaled fair catch.
He kind of came in and got in front of the player who did.
You almost wondered if that was going to be a little bit of a trick play, but
Hank Gibbs and the Purple Dog offense back out on the field for the third time tonight. They've gotten into West territory both of their previous possessions, but have come away empty-handed both times. They start here from their own 25. Gibbs in the shotgun on first down. Looking left, plenty of time, throws it deep down the field for Charbonneau, and he overthrows him at the 40-yard line of Bentonville West. Charbonneau had an inside track on his man, but Gibbs just put too much air under it, and it's second down.
went for the big play, just weren't quite able to pull it off.
Sherritt's is in at running back, and now they'll move him to the left side in motion. They're going to throw to Sherritt's, and well, they didn't throw to Sherritt's. They threw to somebody else, Blair, who was underneath. Couldn't quite see who caught that pass.
Pretty congested in there, too.
Whoever caught it is down on the field for Fayetteville. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up third down. Wait to see who the Fayetteville player was, and I think it was Sherritt's. So to bring up third down and 7 for Fayetteville, under 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. On third down, Hank Gibbs has got a player to either side of him. Connor Flanagan lined up in the backfield. Now they'll split him out right to give him 3 receivers to the right side, and we've got a penalty flag on the field. Came in from the side judge over in front of the Bentonville West bench, and it's going to be a false start against the Purple Dogs. Another pre-snap penalty will move Fayetteville back 5 yards, and it'll bring up a third down and 12. Fayetteville needs to get to its 35-yard line. They'll bring Flanagan in motion to the left. Gibbs, takes the snap, looks right. The pass is caught by Satania. A yard past the first down marker, and that's how the first quarter will end, with a 13-yard gain on third down and 12. After one quarter in Centerton, our score, Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 7-0. This is Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
4th and 8. Fayetteville needs to get to the Bentonville West 22-yard line. 2 receivers to either side of Gibbs. Sherritts is the tailback. Gibbs being pressured, going to throw toward the end zone. He's got Satania there, and he can't bring it in. Oh, there's a flag in the end zone. It looks like we're going to get a pass interference call against Bentonville West. Great-looking ball that time. Isaiah Satania was the intended receiver for the Purple Dogs. On the coverage for West was Brandon Humes, and we wait to see what the call is, but if this is interference, it'll keep the Fayetteville drive going.
Unfortunately, it's just 15 yards, but it will be a first down and move it a little deeper.
And that's the indication. Pass interference against the Wolverines.
So spot at the 15, is that correct?
That is correct. 15-yard penalty, and it'll be a 1st and 10 now for Fayetteville from the West 15-yard line. That was a really pretty-looking ball by Gibbs that time, and I thought he might get Satania in the end zone. Push pass, Flanagan going right side on 1st down. He's inside the 10. Flanagan's at the 5, and Connor Flanagan's got a touchdown for Fayetteville. Goes in from 15 yards out. It'll go down as a pass, so it's a passing touchdown for Gibbs. It'll be Flanagan's 3rd receiving touchdown of the season. And with 8:48 to play in the second quarter, Fayetteville within an extra point of tying this game up. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Huxley Richardson on to attempt the PAT. Missed one a week ago. This one is good. And so with 8:48 to play in the first half, our new score, Fayetteville 7, Bentonville West 7. This is Purple Dog football.
If you like great food, live music, and having a good time, we have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Centerton, Fayetteville and Bentonville West tied 7-7, 8:48 to play before halftime. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Odom Law Firm. Established in 1982, Odom is an ever-changing firm, adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas with over 100 years of combined experience. Dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
13 plays, 75 yards on the scoring drive. And we are even at 7 with 8:48 to go until halftime. This game is moving fast.
Yeah. Not a lot of scoring, not quite what I think I expected. Still a lot of time to go. Huxley Richardson kicks it off, and this ball is going to go out of bounds, and so Bentonville West will get great field position off that kickoff. Ball will be spotted at the West 35-yard line. Take a moment to remind you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan-level service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is a proud sponsor of the Fayetteville Bulldog football team. So instead of taking the penalty, Blair, or instead of taking where the ball would be spotted, Bentonville West is elected to make Fayetteville kick the ball again from its 35-yard line. Don't see this very often.
You don't see that turned down often. Usually coaches will gladly start at the 35 unless they feel they really have seen something in the coverage that they can make a big return.
Fayetteville's going to change its kicker now. Thomas Needy comes out. Thomas, a junior. A little bit of confusion among the officiating crew, and now they'll put the T at the 35. West has a little bit of a unique look in its return. They actually have 3 return men back. A.J. Ross, Nolan Schmidt, and Dre Bishop are the return men for the Wolverines. Needy kicks it from the Fayetteville 35. This isn't much of a kick, but it'll be fair caught by the Wolverines at the 34. So after all of that, Fayetteville nets a yard, and the Wolverines will start from their 34-yard line with 8:48 to go before halftime.
All that for nothing, really.
Wolverines take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
So West scored on its last drive. Really good run attack, led by the senior running back, Nip Whitlack. A 27-yard touchdown run to put the Wolverines ahead. Fayetteville answered with a 15-yard touchdown pass from Hank Gibbs to Connor Flanagan, and that's how we've gotten to this 7-7 score. On first down, Dalton McDonald, good time, throws across the middle, and he's incomplete, looking for his receiver at about the 40 of Fayetteville. The intended receiver was Stephen Dyson, and on the coverage that time for the Purple Dogs, Aiden Garrison.
It's the first time we've seen him line up with trips tonight, isn't it?
They haven't done it a whole lot. Haven't shown as much of a spread offense as I thought we might see from them.
Neither team's really done much formation changing at all on offense.
McDonald on second down, give to Whitlack, and there's not much there for him. He may have gotten a couple of yards out to the 36, and this is going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Wolverines.
Good job by the D-line there to contain him at the point of contact, not letting him get any extra yardage.
Bentonville West needs to get to almost its own 45-yard line to move the sticks here, Blair.
They haven't had a lot of 3rd and longs, Matt, so this is a different situation. They haven't been in much tonight. We'll see how they respond.
On 3rd down, McDonald being pressured. Can he get away? No, he can't. No, he got up. He never did. Did he go down? Yes.
No, he was down.
They're going to say he was down. On the sack that time for the Purple Dogs was Jalen Oliver. Takes McDonald down back at the 31-yard line. I think Dalton McDonald thought he had pulled off a Michael Dyer there and never gone down, but officials right on top of it. They'll mark him down, Blair, at the 33, so it'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it looks like West will have to punt the ball away.
Kind of shades of the fumble that was blown dead against Owasso, though that was the right call. He was down.
Trenton Davis on to punt the ball away for West again. I think he's wearing a different number than he did the first time. I think he was wearing number 8 when he punted it the first time. Now he's wearing his offensive lineman jersey number 52. How about that? A false start against Bentonville West, and that'll push the Wolverines back 5 yards more. So they'll punt it from inside their own 15. Connor Flanagan expecting a long punt, standing back inside the 30 of Fayetteville.
And Davis with the wind behind his back, and now what are they doing?
Not quite sure. Davis has his toes on the 15 of West. Flanagan back deep for the Purple Dogs. This is a line drive punt. It'll bounce, and I think Connor's just going to have to get away from it. This is a great punt. Flips the field over completely. West will down it at the 19-yard line. And Blair, if my math is right, that's a 59-yard punt by Trenton Davis. And it'll be the worst starting field position so far for the Purple Dogs.
55, according to my stat
Wow.
machine. That was impressive. He came up with it that quick. Yeah,
Well,
he knew the wind, but it was weird. Right before the snap, he took off to his left. There wasn't anybody back there. All right, we need the offense to keep that rhythm that they had on that last drive.
One of the more encouraging offensive drives we've seen of the season. That last drive, Gibbs on first down, throws left. This is Flanagan. He's going to get across the 25, tiptoes along the sideline, and gets out near the 27. It's a good pickup on first down. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 2, maybe 3 for Fayetteville. The Purple Dogs need to get to their 29 to move the chains. Clock stopped, 6:38 to play before halftime. Fayetteville and Bentonville West tied 7-7 here in the 7A West opener for both teams.
It was a good first play.
Gibbs throws left to Charbonneau. He's got a 1st down across the 35 and out to the 36-yard line. 2 plays in a row. That's worked for them, Blair.
Well, quick hitters, too, which they hadn't done a whole lot of first 3 weeks.
It's a 9-yard pickup that time for Charbonneau. 1st down from the Fayetteville 36. Gibbs gives it to Sherritts this time. Sherritts just runs over a defender. Yeah, gets out near the 40-yard line, and that's what they missed with Jacob Sherritts being out of the game for most of their game against Owasso and then all last week against Bryant. Just that power runner. He adds just another dimension to the offense.
And it gives the defense something else they have to consider, and they can't just sit back in pass coverage and totally forget about the run.
2nd down and 6. Fayetteville needs to get to its 46 to move the chains. Another quick pass out. This is Charbonneau. He'll be ran out of bounds at about the 43, so he'll be shy of the 1st down. 3rd down and short upcoming for the Purple Dogs.
These quick hitters are picking up yardage, moving the stick.
Braddock on the tackle again that time for the Wolverines.
Kind of get the feeling they're setting them up for something down the field. I'm sure West is kind of thinking the same thing. But they're keeping them off balance.
3rd and 2. Fayetteville needs to get to the 46-yard line. It's Sherritts. Bounces outside, then has to go back into the meat of the pile, and he's not going to get anything. He may have gotten a yard. Yeah. The far side judge comes in, and looks like he might have given him about a half a yard.
Which really is amazing because they had him about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Casey Dick's gone for it on 4th down twice tonight. Not going to do it here from near midfield. Doesn't want to give West the great field position.
They don't have anybody back, man. I think they might be expecting a little trickery here. And they've got to get somebody off the field. They had 12 men. Oh, there goes the returner.
Braddock ran off at the last second to allow the return man to come on. Now we've got a flag.
Did the play clock go dead? Or was
He's
it 12 men
counting
on the field?
He's counting players. I don't know if he's saying there's 12 on West or on Fayetteville. We're about to find out.
Oh, they're waving the flag off.
There were 11 on the field. I just counted them that time for West. 11 on the field, too, for Fayetteville. And so this is going to allow West to get its punt return personnel in. They had defenders on the field just a moment ago. So it's 4th down. Huxley Richardson heels on his 30-yard line. Dyson is back for the Wolverines, and they're going to run into Huxley. And this is going to give Fayetteville a 1st down. Dyson will hold on to it at the 25-yard line. But that is clearly, I believe, a roughing penalty.
Well, it's got to be. I don't know what else it could be. I mean, he
do they have running into the kicker in high school still? I think they do.
So.
But it is a personal foul. Roughing as Bentonville West brought the rush, and Huxley Richardson took quite the hit. But I think he'll take that to give his team 15 yards. And Fayetteville's going to have great field position here after the penalty. That will move the ball almost to the Bentonville West 40-yard line. They will mark it at the 40.
So it's from the line of scrimmage.
From the line of scrimmage. It's a 15-yard penalty. So Fayetteville in Bentonville West territory for the 4th time in as many drives, trying to come away with a touchdown for the 2nd time. 2 big penalties have prolonged the last 2 drives. Gibbs over the middle. It's got Satania at the 20. Isaiah Satania inside the 10, tries to get away from a couple of tacklers. He can't. They'll mark him down at the 11-yard line, a pickup of 29, but really good-looking throw that time by Hank Gibbs. And we've been waiting for Satania to get into the game plan, and he's factored into it a couple of times already.
And Hank is getting some great protection right now, so he's able to set his feet, look over, his receivers, find his best option, not having to hurry and throw, and he's a different quarterback when he has protection.
On first down from the 11-yard line, Gibbs throws over the middle. This ball is tipped, and it's going to be intercepted. Tipped and intercepted. It was Jonas Hickson, the linebacker. He tipped it, and he was able to come up with it. And if he wouldn't have, I think one of his teammates might have. There were 4 Wolverines to 1 Purple Dog right there inside the 5, and that is a devastating turnover for Fayetteville as Bentonville West will take over at its 5-yard line.
That's a heck of a play. You got to credit the defender for that. I mean, he just got enough of it to knock it up in the air. Otherwise, that might have been a touchdown for Fayetteville.
So West starts over at its own 5-yard line. 4:34 to play before halftime. Still tied here in Centerton at 7 apiece. McDonald, the quarterback, comes out with 4 receivers, and on first down, there's a play fake to the left, throws to the left, and they get some good yardage that time. Steven Dyson with 8 yards out to the 13, and it's 2nd down and 2. Garrison on the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs. Bentonville West needs to get to the 15-yard line to move the chains. McDonald gives a hard count. Now looks over toward the sideline, and Bentonville West is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 3:49 to go before halftime. Fayetteville and Bentonville West tied 7-7. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Centerton, 3:49 to play before halftime. Fayetteville and Bentonville West tied 7-7. Turnover by Fayetteville inside the red zone has given the Wolverines the ball. They have a 2nd and 2 upcoming from their own 13-yard line. Fayetteville has had the ball on the Bentonville West side of the field in all 4 of its possessions tonight, but the Purple Dogs only 7 points to show for it. Big possession here for the Fayetteville defense. They could still potentially get the ball back for their offense with plenty of time before the intermission. On 2nd down, the Wolverines have a 1st down.
Somebody's helmet went flying.
Whitlatch on the carry for the Wolverines. He gets
Is that his helmet?
6 yards. No, it was an offensive lineman. It was an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman hooked up till a couple of seconds after the whistle blew, and the offensive lineman's helmet blew off. It was a 6-yard gain on the play for Whitlatch, and it's good enough for a 1st down for the Wolverines. Clock running inside 3.5 minutes to play before halftime, and now we've got a flag, and it looks like this will be a procedure penalty against Bentonville West.
It's turned into a flag fest right now.
Sure has. Want to remind you that Ozarks Go is a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering all fiber, gigabit internet, and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas and Northeast Oklahoma. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football. The 1st down and 15 here from the 14. Wolverines need to get to their own 29-yard line. McDonald and Whitlatch, that's been about the extent of their offense so far. Fayetteville shows some pressure, and this pass is incomplete. McDonald had to throw it off of his back foot. Good coverage that time by the Purple Dogs by Braylon Palmer. Dyson was the intended receiver for the Wolverines, and it'll bring up 2nd down and long.
Well, he's really fortunate, too. He left that one up there to be picked off.
Palmer, a sophomore. Clock stops on the incompletion. 3:06 to play before the intermission. Sun has completely gone down now in Centerton. Pass out in the right flat, and a great tackle that time by Brooks Flanagan. McDonald threw it to the right side to Jonas Hickson, but Hickson couldn't get anything. They mark him down at the 18, so he does get a little bit. I take that back. He got about 3 yards on it, but nothing after the catch as Flanagan came in.
Great tackle, great stop.
Good pursuit by Brooks Flanagan. On 3rd down and long, West will run a reverse, and now they throw it back to McDonald, throwing downfield. He's got Dyson. It's a 1st down, and he breaks a tackle. This will be a big play into Fayetteville territory at the 40, and Dyson falls forward to the 36-yard line. 52 yards on the reception from McDonald to Dyson. We saw Texas run that play in their game last week against Oklahoma State.
Oh, yeah?
A double reverse and a flip back to the quarterback.
It's becoming all the rage again.
And Dyson was way behind the secondary.
And we're fortunate. I didn't see who came up credited with the tackle, but he dove at him and just got him enough to knock him over, or else he'd run it in.
Touchdown-saving tackle. Whitlatch on 1st down. He's got a big hole. Broke a couple of tackles, gets inside the 25, and they'll mark him down at the 22-yard line, I believe. Wait for the official spot.
He's deceivingly fast for a big guy.
Very strong, too. 14 yards to the 22, another 1st down.
Now the momentum is on the side of the Wolverines.
Just like that, 66 yards in 2 plays after they were backed up to their 12-yard line with a 3rd and long.
Just under 2 minutes to go. Still time for a stop, though.
On 1st down, McDonald goes play action, looking to his left. The pass is caught, and a great open field tackle that time by the Purple Dogs, Xavier Hernandez. He's had a really nice game. Jonas Hickson made the catch, but he's going to be taken down at about the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten a yard to the 21. Either way, 2nd and long. Clock still running, 1:22 to play before halftime.
Man, Hickson's been everywhere tonight. He's got to be getting tired.
Wolverines have a couple of timeouts. Fayetteville has 3 timeouts remaining. West not in really any hurry, though, to run a play. Not wanting to give the ball back to Fayetteville with any time on the clock. McDonald, good protection, throws over the middle, touchdown. I don't know if that was the intended receiver, but Brandon Humes is the one who came away with it in the end zone. A.J. Moss was also crossing in front of him. 21 yards from McDonald to Humes, and the Wolverines are back on top with 59 seconds to play before halftime.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know that was the intended receiver. It just kind of worked out for him. They had 2 receivers in the neighborhood.
Bentonville West was facing a 3rd and long from its 12-yard line, and 4 plays later it covered 88 yards and scored a touchdown.
A game of inches.
And now we've got another procedure penalty against the Purple Dogs. Brooks Flanagan is the one who jumped across this time. A little bit of conversation among the officials here. Thought it was pretty self-explanatory that, no, it wasn't, Blair. They're going to say he was drawn off sides.
Wow.
I didn't see a...
We'll take that.
I didn't see a Wolverine move. Flanagan was rather animated after he came across the line of scrimmage.
He didn't point at anybody. Well, we'll take it.
So that'll move Bentonville West back 5 yards. There have been 3 procedure penalties on extra points for Bentonville West so far. Trey Travis, the kicker. The holder is Landon Grigg. It's a good snap. And this one's, he couldn't get the ball down in time, and Grigg's just going to be taken down in the backfield.
That's huge.
And so no points that time for the Wolverines. It looked like, I'm not sure what happened. Was it Travis who just hesitated, or was Grigg not able to get the ball down? It was a good snap, but a big break that time for the Purple Dogs. 59 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 13-7. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Centerton, 59 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 13-7. The Purple Dogs will get the ball back here with 3 timeouts remaining.
And we know that is plenty of time for Fayetteville to put points on the board. So a touchdown and an extra point gives you the lead.
Trey Travis, the kicker for the Wolverines.
I would be shocked if they let Fayetteville return this.
Standing back deep for the Purple Dogs, Brooks Flanagan and Isaiah Satania. Flanagan had a kickoff return for a touchdown last season. I believe maybe in this game. This one will go over his head and out of the end zone. Really good legs shown that time by Travis, perhaps a little frustrated after the way the extra point went.
Well, that and a little bit of help from the wind, too. It's gusting pretty good left to right, but he does have a good leg, so.
Travis, a senior. So Fayetteville will start 1st and 10 from its 20 with all 3 timeouts left.
Of course, that's one of those, you better kick it in the end zone.
Yeah.
If you're going to kick it that far.
Satania and Connor Flanagan and Luke Charbonneau. Also Dylan Cattell out there for the Purple Dogs. Cameron Ingram back as the running back on 1st and 10. Gibbs, pretty good protection. Looking deep down the field for Satania. Did he get him? No, it's going to be knocked away. Good coverage that time by Humes. Humes just had the long touchdown reception, gets the pass break up here. Really good two-way player for the Wolverines, 2nd down.
You almost wonder if maybe the route wasn't quite what it needed to be. It looked like he was trying to drop, obviously he wanted to drop it in over his left shoulder and ended up going over his right shoulder. And I'm sure the wind might have affected that a little bit, but that's still, that shows you the arm strength of Hank Gibbs.
2nd and 10, trying to set up a screen. It's Flanagan to the left side. Connor across the 25, and he gets out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 7 yards on the reception, 3rd down and 3. 44 seconds as the clock stops on the play out of bounds.
Well, the nice thing, too, you still have your timeout, so any part of the field is open and available.
Ingram is the tailback on 3rd down and 3, stands next to Gibbs, the quarterback. 2 receivers to either side, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout taken by Casey Dick. We'll take one with them. 44 seconds to go before halftime. Fayetteville trails 13-7. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill. What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time.
Back in Centerton, 44 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville facing a 3rd down and 3 from its 27-yard line. Purple Dogs need to get to their 30. 2 timeouts left.
44 seconds is still an eternity in football, especially when you have the timeouts. And with the 2 timeouts, whoops, look out, I'm throwing pins. You can go any part of the field, so the defense can't just relax about over the middle.
They bring Flanagan in motion to the right side. They'll give it up the middle. This is Sherritts, and I don't know if he's got it. I believe he's going to be a yard short, Blair, at the 29-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. And now West takes a timeout.
Yeah.
West had 2 timeouts, and they'll take one of them. And interesting decision for Casey Dick. Common logic would said he would punt the ball away here. But you kind of get the feeling that Fayetteville's just at this point where they need some kind of momentum.
Yeah, and you're punting into that stiff wind. I mean, West is thinking at least a field goal here.
It's less than a yard. It's less than a yard. You've got a 6'5" quarterback.
Wow.
And I wonder if they're lobbying for this. Coach,
yeah.
Just let Hank sneak it and try to move this ball. I don't see any indication of what Fayetteville's going to do.
No, not at all. You almost think, it's the chess match continues between these two best friends.
And you wonder, too, about all the pre-snap penalties.
Yeah.
Maybe Fayetteville might try to draw them off sides. The offense is coming back out on the field.
Yeah, you could do it. I mean, you still have 2 timeouts. You could take the timeout before the play clock runs out if they don't jump.
Be interesting to see what kind of formation Fayetteville comes out in here. Looks like they're going to do this quick turnaround. What's Auburn call this? The fire huddle?
Yep.
Gibbs under center. They're going to try, and he fumbled the football. He fumbled the football. He got it back, but it doesn't matter. West is going to hold. Oh, man. Fayetteville takes almost all of its snaps from the shotgun, Blair, and they try to go under center there to get the quarterback sneak. A bad exchange, and now West, with 35 seconds to go before halftime and a timeout remaining, has the ball inside the 30 of Fayetteville at the 29.
Well, if you can somehow hold them to no points here, that would be a huge testament to the defense. But it's
maybe even a field goal.
Yeah.
We were talking
field
before
goals are no given.
Yeah. We were talking before the game, Blair. Last year when these two teams played, it was a close game in the first half, and then Fayetteville threw an interception that was returned for a touchdown with about 11 seconds to play before halftime. Whitlatch on the carry inside the 25, and West has got a chance here to score before halftime and take momentum into the locker room just like it did a year ago. Clock is still running. Only 1 timeout left. West doesn't want to take it here. 17 on the play clock. 15. McDonald takes the snap. Looking toward the end zone. He's got a man there, and he overthrows Dyson. He had Dyson in the back of the end zone, wide open for a touchdown, and the ball just went off his fingertips. Fayetteville dodges a bullet there, and it's 3rd down and 7.
Thank goodness for the wind. I might have carried it just a little. He tried to finesse it in there, and the wind took it a little further, thankfully.
Ball is at the 23-yard line. If West was not to gain another yard, this would be a 40-yard field goal attempt for Trey Travis. 1 timeout left for the Wolverines. They need to get to and we've got a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be another false start against the Wolverines. It is.
Well, that's big.
Both of these teams really struggling with pre-snap penalties tonight. That'll move the ball back to the 28. And so instead of 3rd down and 3, it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Wolverines. They need to get the ball just on the inside of the 19-yard line, almost to the 18. Bring a man in motion. McDonald, play action, rolling to his left, being pressured, now throwing back to the right side. He's got Dyson. He's got a touchdown. They brought Dyson in motion on the jet sweep, and Dyson just ran a wheel route down the sideline, got behind the Fayetteville defenders. It's a 29-yard touchdown, and with 3 seconds to play before halftime, just like last year, West with a big touchdown to take a 2-possession lead into the locker room.
And they had another receiver there. It was almost kind of like a moving pick, a moving screen, if you will. And the defense kind of keyed on him and forgot about Dyson, and he got behind him and into the end zone. And now timeout.
There's a stop on the field. It's Fayetteville takes a timeout. We'll stay right here with 3 seconds to play before the intermission.
Was West lined up for two? That was a little kind of unusual.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs.
What do you call this?
Well, maybe the Maryland I times 2, and now they'll break out of it. And
Yeah.
Fayetteville's going to take another timeout. Fayetteville had a timeout to burn, and they'll take it here. Let's take one with them. 3 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails 19-7. This is Purple Dog football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm enjoys a
They stack 11 players, and now they'll move some out wide. One of the players they've got split out wide is an offensive tackle. McDonald.
And now they're going to take a timeout.
My goodness. This will be the most thought about two-point conversion in the history of Arkansas high school football. The third timeout before Bentonville West is going to try this two-point try. We'll stay here.
Well, this time you got to call it and go with it.
You do.
There's no
turning
now.
back.
Yeah.
I guess you could jump off sides if you wanted to prolong it a little bit more.
Trying to figure out exactly what the advantage of lining up in a straight line and then peeling out is.
I don't know.
What they're looking for. Be interested to know. Boy, they're going to pull everything out tonight.
I think I've seen Michigan run this play one time about, I don't know, maybe 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, it seems like I've seen somebody run it before.
We'll see if they come out and do this again. I don't think they're going to this time.
No.
They come out in more
Or
of
they
a
do the
normal
opposite.
formation, yeah.
Go wide and then line up in a straight line. Of course, you can't do that.
That's a little bit of a tight formation. They have a H-back in. McDonald in the shotgun. Two-point try. They will give it up the middle, and they've got it. Nick Whitlatch on the carry for the Wolverines, and the two-point conversion is good. With 3 seconds to play before halftime, our new score, Bentonville West 21, Fayetteville 7. This is Purple Dog football.
Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm.
Back in Centerton, Fayetteville trails 21-7 with 3 seconds to play before halftime. Halftime score from Springdale. Bentonville leads Springdale Harbor 17-14. One other score, Van Buren at last checkup, 21-0 on Rogers. Good kick by Travis, and Brooks Flanagan doesn't even move. It just goes over the top of his head. And so Fayetteville's got 3 seconds to go before halftime. got to believe that Fayetteville's probably just going to try to run the clock out. And
Well, or do you do that Tulane play where you fake the knee? And I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything tonight. Man, I wouldn't put anything past anybody tonight. They're going deep in the playbook so far. I mean, when you're going deep on the point after conversions.
Springdale leads Rogers Heritage 42-14. That game in the second quarter. Fayetteville lines up as if they're going to take a knee, and they do, and it's halftime in Centerton with the West Wolverines leading the Purple Dogs 21-7. Last year, right before halftime, it was a big interception that gave West the little bit of a cushion at halftime. This time it's a fumble that the Wolverines recover on a fourth down try at the 29, and they go up with a touchdown with 3 seconds to go before halftime.
Both teams with 9 first downs, Matt. The Bulldogs, 35 yards rushing on 17 carries, 12 completions for 123 yards. Gibbs, 12 of 18, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 4 of 11 on third downs. For West, 15 rushes for 106 yards, 9 catches for 121, 9 of 13 completed, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns. They have lost a fumble. Penalties, though, West 8 for 59. Fayetteville's cut it down so far, just 3 for 14 yards. 3 of 6 on third down. So statistically pretty even ball game, but that interception looming large as West cashed in, and they lead it 21-7 at the half.
One other score of note before we take you to the halftime show: Bryant leads Portsmouth Northside 42-0. So it's not just West or Fayetteville. Bryant looks really, really good this year.
They're going to do that to a lot of folks.
Halftime in Centerton, Bentonville West leads Fayetteville 21-7. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now, and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Centerton, it's halftime. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 21-7. Some scores from around the area starting the 7A West. It's still the second quarter. in Rogers, and Springdale leads Rogers Heritage 49-14 in that game. That's one of a couple of blowouts tonight in the 7A West. Down in Van Buren, Van Buren leads Rogers High School. We'll see them at Harmon Field next week. Van Buren leads 42-7 at halftime. Van Buren with 289 yards of offense at halftime.
Rogers has not been able to stop anybody on defense.
No, they have not. I think they were giving up 64 points per game coming into tonight. That is just
correct.
incredible.
It's unheard of.
It is incredible. And I think they're scoring about 40 points per game.
It's the old Chargers.
Rogers trails Van Buren 42-7 at halftime. And then, as we told you a moment ago, Bentonville leads Springdale Harbor 17-14. That game at halftime down at Wildcat Stadium in Springdale. A lot of people think that might be a conference championship potentially with the way Harbor's offense is playing. They've been very, very good. And of course, Bentonville, you always expect them to be in the middle.
Yes.
But for sure, a couple of teams that are going to have a good chance to win this conference. And maybe these two teams on the field tonight, too, Fayetteville and Bentonville West.
Yeah, some people have said that this may be the best defense Bentonville's had in quite some time. And that's saying something because they've had some pretty stout defenses.
Yeah. As we told you a minute ago, Bryant leads Fort Smith Northside 42-0 at halftime. You know, Northside
is no slouch.
No, they are not. But we were talking about Fayetteville and Bentonville West and the schedule they played. How about Northside? They've played Bryant tonight. They played Greenwood a couple of weeks ago and got beat pretty bad. Those are the top two teams in the state of Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. And Bryant is looking every bit the number one team.
Yeah, they look like it'd be
very better. Scary.
It'd be very difficult, I think, for someone to beat them this season. Maybe Bentonville's defense could give them a little bit of a game. Nobody has been able to slow down that offense so far. Some other scores from around Northwest Arkansas. Shiloh Christian leads Berryville 42-0. That game at halftime. Clarksville leads Farmington at halftime 14-6.
That's a big one, too, in that conference.
Mm-hmm. Morrilton leads Harrison 21-14. I believe that game was at halftime at the last check.
Yeah, Clarksville undefeated for the first time in
I think since about the Gary Brashears days.
Yeah, in a long time. I caught the tail end of their ball game last week that they held on.
And they've beaten some good teams. I think they've beaten Boonville. They've beaten Ozark. Those are the teams
and Farmington
in that area.
Was thinking they had a pretty good team this year to make a run for their conference title. So
let's talk about stats here so far for this Fayetteville and Bentonville West game. Blair, Fayetteville's kind of held its own. They just haven't been able to put the ball in the end zone.
No, they haven't. West got on the board first. Whitlatch, 27-yard run. PAT made it 7-0. Then Connor Flanagan, a 15-yard pass from Hank Gibbs. PAT was good. We're tied at 7. Then Dalton McDonald found Humes, 21 yards for a touchdown. The PAT, after a couple timeouts, was not good. Then McDonald found Dyson, 28 yards. And the 2-point conversion run in by Whitlatch, and it's 21-7. But statistically, it's very even. Fayetteville's not been able really to run much, 35 yards on the 17 carries. West, though, 103 yards, 14 carries. Bentonville West, 121 yards passing, 123 for Fayetteville. The lone interception by Fayetteville. Of course, West lost a fumble. 8 penalties on West, 59. Just 3 penalties on the Bulldogs. It seemed like it was more than that, but they've cut that down. 4 of 11 in third down. That's really the bugaboo so far for the Bulldogs. 3 of 6 for West. 1 of 3 on fourth downs for Fayetteville. 0 for 4 on West. So it's been even, but the Bulldogs, the offense, I feel like has found a little more rhythm for the first time in a while. They just haven't been able to. They had that great drive going until that interception.
Turnovers.
And it's gotten them every time.
Yeah.
So the offensive line's done a nice job of protecting Hank. He's had a little more time to check his receivers. He's made some really nice throws. It's just they're getting closer, and man, when they get it all in sync, they're going to be something. It's just not quite there yet.
2 turnovers have led to 14 points for West, and that's the difference in the game right now. We'll take a moment to let our advertisers tell themselves about you. Tell yourselves about them. Did I say that right?
Yes. And thank them for sponsoring this broadcast.
Botched that one.
That's
Fayetteville
right.
trails Bentonville West 21-7. It's halftime in Centerton. This is Purple Dog Football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs.
Back in Centerton, Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 21-7 as the teams are on the field warming up for the second half. The Wolverines scored a touchdown with 3 seconds left in the second quarter, scored 14 points off of 2 Fayetteville turnovers late in the second quarter. And that's really the difference right now in this ball game, Blair.
It is, and it's kind of been the bugaboo the last 3 weeks. Turnovers at costly times have kept the Bulldogs from scoring points.
Fayetteville will get the ball first in the second half. Purple Dogs moved the ball pretty well in the first half, just couldn't punch it in. Had 4 possessions go inside Bentonville West territory. And they'll get a chance to have a 5th one as we get ready to start the third quarter. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Mack and Centerton as we get ready to start the second half. Fayetteville trailing 21-7 against Bentonville West. I'll remind you that we are brought to you in part tonight by Odom Law Firm. Established in 1982, Odom Law Firm is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas. With over 100 years of combined experience, dedicated, knowledgeable, and experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of this Purple Dog broadcast. So Fayetteville will get the ball first. Good to see Jay Beasley down there on the sideline. Back here watching the game. Freshman football player this year at OBU.
Good to see him supporting the Bulldogs. Oh, I did get a chance to talk to Bo Stuckey's mom. The surgery went well, so we wish him a speedy recovery. He was here earlier.
Yeah. Have we seen Bo on the sideline? I thought I saw him a little bit earlier.
I think Mom took him home, so get him off that leg.
We saw him last week.
He gets involved.
He was as involved as the coaches were last week.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
No feeling sorry for himself. No question about it.
So Travis is on to kick off for the Wolverines. We saw several of his kicks going this direction go through the back of the end zone in the second quarter. Flanagan and Satania are back deep for Fayetteville, but they're not going to have a chance to return as Flanagan watches it go over his head. And Fayetteville will start 1st and 10 from its 20-yard line. So Hank Gibbs and the Purple Dog offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the first half, Blair, but they just couldn't punch it in.
They couldn't, and they did a nice job of moving the ball down the field with those quick hitters. And I think that surprised West. They were expecting a lot more deep throws, which is what Fayetteville tended to do the first 3 weeks. But, hey, we'll see if they mix it up and maybe kind of get them playing in and then hit them deep.
They've only got the ball to Connor Flanagan in space really one time that I can remember tonight. Would love to see him get involved in the game plan more. On 1st and 10, here's Flanagan. Push pass going right. Connor trying to break outside, and the West defense does a pretty good job of containing him that time. That was the play that he scored a touchdown on in the first half. This one doesn't go for nearly as much. Only about 2 yards out to the 22, and it'll bring up second down.
That is Connor's 5th catch, 36 yards, and the 1 touchdown.
15 of them came on the touchdown catch. On second down, everybody moves. And this, I believe, will be a false start against the Purple Dogs. Blair, it almost looked like the center was the only one who didn't move.
Yeah. And that was quick, too. They were trying to, I guess, everybody thought it was going to be a quick snap.
That moves Fayetteville back to the 17. Second down and 13. 3 receivers to the left of Gibbs, and now he'll move Cameron Ingram to his left as well. Looking left, he's got Charbonneau. Charbonneau with a blocker in front of him at the 20, and Luke can't get away, though, from the second wave of defenders.
Oh, that's some.
He might have gotten the penalty yardage back, but he's going to be knocked out at about the 23-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and long for Fayetteville.
It looked like there might have been some hits after he was already out of bounds.
They put the nose of the football on the 25-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and just more than 5 yards. Fayetteville needs to get to its 30. Big play right here in the game. Gibbs against the pressure, throws, and that pass is incomplete. Fortunately, it was not intercepted. It looked like he was looking for Connor Flanagan, and
it's just underthrown.
Correction, Flanagan was not the intended receiver. That was Alex Mills was the intended receiver, and Mills just didn't even turn around and look for it. Miscommunication there all around.
Quinn's back to punt.
Quinn McLean is on to punt for the Purple Dogs. So Huxley Richardson limping around a little bit at halftime. Huxley took that big hit on the roughing the kicker in the second quarter. So Quinn McLean punts it away. This is a pretty good punt. It forces Dyson back, and now he just has to get away from it. It'll roll inside the West 45, and it'll be marked down at the 43-yard line. And that's where the Wolverines will start with 11:04 to play in the third quarter. McDonald Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McDonald Real Estate is proud to sponsor the Fayetteville Bulldog football team.
Well, the defense has made some nice stops tonight. Boy, it would be good to get one here, get that ball back in the hands of the offense.
Dalton McDonald, the junior quarterback, comes back out on the field with his Wolverine teammates. First down from the West 43. They throw left. This is Dyson across the 45. He's got some room into Fayetteville territory. Gets down to the Fayetteville 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 13 on first down and a first down for the Wolverines.
Good play call by them. Boy, they had the whole left side of the field wide open. Thankfully, the defense corralled Dyson before he could do too much damage.
West's offense just takes maybe more time in between plays than any other offense in this conference.
It's a really odd tempo, but it seems to work for him.
McDonald in the shotgun on first down, looks right. Here's a quick pass out. Breaks a tackle, almost broke a second one on the catch that time was Jonas Higson.
It's like they just kind of lull you to sleep.
Hernandez with the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs, 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3 from the 37 of Fayetteville as we near 10 minutes to play third quarter. Big moment, you got to believe, for Fayetteville. Already trailing by 14. Do not want to get too far behind this team. McDonald, quick pass left. This is Dyson at the 35. Makes a man miss. Gets forward to the 30, and he's got another first down. They'll actually mark him at the 30.5-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 6 on the play. That's enough on 2nd down and 3.
It's just kind of a wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
And
3 straight plays they've run that.
Yeah, and the receiver's been pretty wide open with a lot of real estate around him.
So 1st and 10 again for the Wolverines. From just this side of the Fayetteville 30. McDonald fakes, throws left, pass caught across the 25, down near the 20. Close to another first down. Dyson again on the reception. Quaid Moser with the tackle. Good to see Moser back in there. Missed the Owasso game, played last week, but of course, Fayetteville just can't seem to get everybody on the field at the same time. Saw Tyler Barnes over here on the sideline for the Purple Dogs, not playing tonight.
Yeah, the injury bug has really done a number on the Dogs.
On second and short, they give up the middle, and Whitlatch is going to have the first down, I think. Wait for the signal. I don't know if he made it, Blair. They mark him at the 21. It looked like he needed to get to about the 20.5-yard line to move the chains. And so it looks like it's going to be 3rd and inches here for the Wolverines. Back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Gives a hard count. Nearly got Fayetteville to jump across, but the Purple Dogs held their ground. Third and short. McDonald throws right. The pass is caught, and he's almost taken down in the backfield, but he's got a first down. Brooks Flanagan came through and nearly tackled Higson in the backfield, but Higson was able to get away and fall forward for a couple of yards. Inside the red zone go the Wolverines, and another first down at the 19 of the Purple Dogs.
Really good defensive play. Just he's so hard to bring down when he gets a little load of steam going, man.
He read it well. So 1st and 10 from the Fayetteville 19. 8:28 to play, third quarter. McDonald takes the snap, play action, throws left. This is Dyson, and taken down on the far sideline. Nice tackle that time by Lamont Lucas Bliss. Dyson will get a few yards on the play. Actually only give him one to the 18. Lucas Bliss with a really good tackle there. He read that play the same way Brooks Flanagan read the one before it, but he was able to take him down on the first contact.
Well, it puts a lot of pressure on the defender when they run that. You've got to make that tackler or that receiver's going to get yards.
2nd down and 9. They'll move the running back in motion. McDonald fakes left, now throws left toward the end zone. That pass is intercepted! Intercepted by the Purple Dogs on the far side of the field. I believe it might have been Williamson on the interception. No. Alex Mills. No, it is Williamson. Williamson comes down with the interception for the Purple Dogs. And Fayetteville with a huge interception to get the ball back with 7:43 to play third quarter. Fayetteville will start 1st and 10 at its own 20-yard line.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Fayetteville's offense comes back out quickly, trailing 21-7. They need a score here. They'll move Flanagan in motion from Hank Gibbs right to left. Gibbs takes the snap. Good protection, throws left. The pass is caught across the 30. That was Luke Charbonneau with the reception. 11 yards on first down. That'll move the chains. Fayetteville gets a first down, able to create a little bit of tempo here, Blair.
That's what you need. Get it going. Let's go.
Hank Gibbs in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Fayetteville 31. Takes the snap. Blitz comes from his left side, overthrows Charbonneau. He had Charbonneau at the 45, but the blitz was coming from his left, and he had to let it go quickly. On the pressure that time for the Wolverines was Ariel Braddock. We've seen him all over the field tonight for the Wolverines. 2nd down and 10. 7:24 to play, third quarter.
Some momentum. Let's capitalize.
Gibbs gives it to Sherritts. Sherritts tries to break away from the initial wave and can't do it. They'll give him a yard forward progress to the 32, but it's going to be 3rd and long for Fayetteville, needing to get to the 41-yard line to move the chains again.
One thing that is kind of making it tough for Fayetteville, these guys know the offensive philosophy of Coach Dick because he was the offensive coordinator here for several years. So they're familiar with what he likes to do.
Good protection for Gibbs on 3rd down, and he's got a first down. Good pass to the right side, pulled in by Isaiah Satania. Isaiah out of bounds at the 45-yard line, a pickup of 13 on the play. And Fayetteville's making some good plays, Blair, on 3rd down.
They have been very successful on 3rd down of late. And you almost wonder if they're maybe starting to wear this West defense down just a little bit.
Been on the field a lot. Gibbs on 1st down. Feels the pressure, steps away from it, now has to let it go, looking for Flanagan. Oh, and Connor Flanagan could not come down, with a great effort. There's a little bit of an extracurricular in the backfield now. I don't think Hank Gibbs took too kindly to being hit as he let the ball go.
Can't say I blame him.
He and Nick Whitlatch, the linebacker, also the running back who's been having such a great game for Bentonville West, exchanging a little bit of words there after the play. Hank had to let that ball go, and I think if he would have had just another split second, he would have had Flanagan for a big game.
Indeed.
Second down, Gibbs throws left. Flanagan, a little quick hitter, breaks the first tackle, and he can't get away from the second tackle. They want a face mask penalty on the Fayetteville sideline, and are they going to get it? I don't know if they are.
How do you not call a
his
face
helmet's
mask there?
His helmet's off.
Yeah, I mean, it was clear. It was clear that.
Did they throw a flag?
They had to have. I don't see one.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Well, we can't see. We can't see over there by the sideline because the Fayetteville bench is in our way.
Coach Casey is not pleased.
I think the calm demeanor of the Fayetteville sideline indicates there must be a flag on the field because if there wasn't.
Yeah.
We saw in the first half, Blair, 15-yard penalties really hurt Bentonville West, give Fayetteville some chances to extend drives, and this will be a 15-yard face mask penalty that will move Fayetteville into West territory, well into West territory after the reception went to the 48. This should move the ball almost to the West 35. They'll mark it at the 37-yard line.
I think it's starting to get a little chippy out there, Matt.
Fayetteville just kind of methodically moving the ball. On first down, Gibbs with a play action. Good blitz pickup by Sherritts. He's going toward the end zone. He's got Flanagan, and it is incomplete. Moss with a great job to recover and knock the ball away. Hank just let a little bit of air get underneath it. Flanagan had a step on his man, but we've seen Moss make some really nice defensive plays tonight and made one there.
That's about as good a defensive play as I think we've seen an opposing defender make.
We've seen multiple West defenders make some pretty good plays on balls.
But that was a touchdown. He just got just enough of it to knock it away.
2nd and 10 from the 37 of West. Gibbs takes the snap. Good protection. Throws over the middle. The pass is caught. That was Charbonneau inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line. 13 more on the play and another first down. Clock stops, 6:15 to play third quarter.
Credit the offensive line. They're doing a very nice job of protecting Hank, allowing him to find an open receiver and not have to worry about dodging defenders.
On first down, West brings 3. Gibbs is going to be sacked. Taken down in the backfield. On the sack that time for the Wolverines, Andrew Trader, the senior linebacker. That's going to be a big loss. Back to the 32-yard line, a loss of 8. 2nd down and 18 for the Purple Dogs.
That one hurts.
Fayetteville needs to get to the 14-yard line from the West 32 here on 2nd and long. Gibbs throws right, pass is caught. This is Satania, breaks a tackle at the 20, but he can't get much farther upfield. They'll knock him down at the 18-yard line. 14 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and short. 3rd and 3. Correction, 3rd down and 4. From the 18, Fayetteville needs to get to the 14 of West.
But that gives you some options, though, with that 4 yards.
Quickly back to this line of scrimmage. Gibbs throws left. The pass is caught by Charbonneau. Does he have enough? I think he does. It looks like they're going to mark him at the 12-yard line, Blair, which would be a 6-yard gain. And we've seen Charbonneau really, we talked about this in the first half with Bo Stuckey out of the game. Charbonneau's got to step up, and he's done that.
He's been the possession guy tonight. And he's been taking some licks, too, after catching those. Nice job by Luke. Good job by Hank. And good job by the line to defend, protect.
From the 12, 1st and 10, Gibbs facing a blitz, and he's going to be taken down again.
That's on me. I jinxed him.
They brought the blitz, and Ariel Braddock got to him in the backfield. And it seems to me, Blair, that when Fayetteville gets sacked, it's for huge losses. That one back to the 22-yard line, a loss of 10 on the play, and it's 2nd down and 20. Hard to overcome that.
Yeah, it's disappointing when they're just rushing 3 and they get the sack.
They brought the blitz there. They'll move Flanagan in motion to the right side. 2 on either side of Gibbs on 2nd and long. He's looking left, now has to scramble. He will tuck it and run, and he's going to be knocked down.
Isn't it?
Inside the 20-yard line. Whitlatch on the tackle for the Wolverines. Wait to see where the ball will be spotted. Looks like it's going to be just between the 15 and the 16-yard line. Fayetteville has to get to the 2.
Man, there's some hits kind of late. They're pretty borderline.
3rd down and 13. 3 receivers to the right side. Gibbs with the blitz coming. Rolls right. Has to throw it away. Oh. He had Cattell in the flat, but he had to let it go before he wanted to. And now decision time for Casey Dick. Do you kick a field goal here? And that is going to be the decision. Huxley Richardson comes limping out onto the field. He's going to try this field goal. It's no gimme field goal. This is a 32-yard attempt.
Into the wind.
As you're watching this game, as you look to your left, that's facing the south side of the field. That's where the wind is really coming in pretty stiffly tonight. The ball is down, the kick is on the way, and it is good. 32-yard field goal good by Huxley Richardson. And with 3:49 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Purple Dogs have cut this lead to 21 to 10. Bentonville West 21, Fayetteville 10. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back in Centerton, Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 21 to 10 with 3:49 to play 3rd quarter. Ozarks Go is a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering all fiber gigabit, internet, and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas and Northeast Oklahoma. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
15 plays, 64 yards. Huxley Richardson with the 33-yard field goal. It's 21-10, and we got some momentum now.
Huxley back on to kick the ball away. We said a little bit earlier, he was limping around pretty good during the halftime warm-ups, and you can tell he's still got a little bit of a limp as he walks back and gets ready to kick this ball away. Gutted through it to make that field goal, though, and pulled the Purple Dogs within 11. High kick. It will be fielded and brought out from the 26-yard line. This could be a big return across the 40, the 45, and Dyson's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line in front of the Bentonville West bench. Great field position here for the Wolverines to start, leading by 11.
I think everybody kind of assumed he might fair catch that, but he didn't. He grabbed it and ran with it. That was kind of risky, but it paid off. All right, the defense, see if they can ride some of this momentum here and get a stop on the Wolverines.
West drove down the field in its first possession of this half, but Fayetteville came away with the interception. Tavion Williamson in the end zone. McDonald in the shotgun on 1st down. They give us to Whitlatch, running right side, breaks some tackles, trying to break some more. He's into the 45, the 40 of Fayetteville, the 35, the 30, steps out of bounds, and he's out at the 29-yard line. 23 yards on 1st down, and Blair, he is so hard to bring down.
He is. He got a nice block there at the 41. Obviously, it was a legal block, but boy, it was close.
Fayetteville needing another stop on its side of the field.
Brooks Flanagan has come off. I don't know if he was shaken up on that play.
On first down, McDonald gives it to Whitlatch, running left side to the 25. Whitlatch cuts up the field. Look at him go. Inside the 15, down near the 14-yard line is where they'll mark him down. 15 more yards on the play for Whitlatch, and starting to kind of feel like when Bryant was giving the ball to that running back last week, it's a different kind of runner, but results are kind of the same.
Well, they're attacking the edge, and they're doing a good job of blocking it, and he gets that head of steam, and he gets to the second line, and it's putting pressures on the linebackers.
Inside the red zone, Bentonville West with a 1st and 10 at the Fayetteville 14-yard line. Whitlatch stands next to McDonald on first down. The ball is bobbled. Is it still on the ground? I think West might have gotten back on it. Bad exchange between McDonald and Whitlatch. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. Whitlatch was able to come back away with it. Fayetteville catches a little bit of a break there. Oliver, the big defensive tackle, trying to get his paws on it. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. Inside of 3 minutes to play third quarter. Fayetteville trailing by 11, trying to keep it that way. West in the red zone for the second time in this half. And we've got a whistle before the play, and I believe this is going to be a delay of game. It is a delay of game against the Wolverines. So that'll push them back 5 more yards. A lot of penalties tonight against Bentonville West. 3 personal fouls.
That's 10 now for the ball game.
Second down and 16. The ball is at the 20-yard line. West needs to get to the Fayetteville 4. McDonald gives it to Whitlatch, and he runs into the teeth of the defense. Melvin Kamwinda and the rest of that Fayetteville defensive line taking him down. Quade Moser also in there on the tackle. Going to be 3rd and long for West. He was brought down at the 17-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 13. Wolverines get quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, but they don't look like they're in a hurry to take the snap. Need to get to the 4 to move the chains. They'll bring a man in motion. McDonald throws backward. This is a double pass. Dyson looking to throw it, and they're going to get a block in the back. This one's going to come back. Doesn't matter how the play ends. It's a block in the back against the Wolverines back near the 19-yard line, and I got to believe you got to take this.
Oh, yes.
It would be 4th down without the penalty.
And is it going to be from the spot of the penalty?
Should be 10 yards from about the 18-yard line. Because they threw back behind the line of scrimmage, this is going to be a really costly penalty against the Wolverines. Block in the back is the call. And we'll see where they mark the ball at, but Blair, I believe it's going to be just inside the 30-yard line when these 10 yards are marked off, and this is going to be 3rd down and close to 30. They'll mark it at the 28-yard line, so it'll make it 3rd down and 24 with 1:43 to play in the third quarter. Scoreboard's wrong. It has 2nd down on the scoreboard. If you look, well, maybe not.
Yeah, that'll be 2nd 24. I got 2nd 20, but no, it's more than 20.
Well, on the sideline they had 3rd down on the field, but on the scoreboard it says 2nd down. Okay, 2nd and 24 from the 28. McDonald looking toward the end zone, and he overthrows his man. He was looking for Higson on the play. 3 Fayetteville Purple Dog defenders on the coverage that time. And now it's 3rd down and long. Still not sure the confusion was there. On the field it said 3rd down, and on the scoreboard it said 2nd down.
Yeah.
It still says 2nd down on the scoreboard.
Somebody's falling asleep or
Well, it's 3rd down from the 28.
It's a big, big play for both teams.
West has 2 receivers stacked to either side of McDonald. Running back to his right. Fayetteville brings an extra defender, throws over the middle of the field, and the pass is incomplete. Purple Dogs really fortunate that time. Brandon Humes got his hand on the ball inside the 5-yard line. The Fayetteville defender tried to make a leaping deflection.
I almost wonder if he did, and that's why he couldn't hang on to it, because whatever, it worked.
So it's 4th down now and 24. The West field goal unit will come on. Landon Grigg is the holder. Trey Travis is the kicker. This would be a 45-yard field goal. We saw a little bit of miscommunication on the holder and kicker's part on an extra point, resulted in a missed extra point.
They don't have enough men on the field, Matt. They're going to have to take a timeout.
And there it is, a timeout taken with 1:16 in the third quarter. We'll take one with them. Fayetteville trails 21-10. This is Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Back at Centerton, and I don't think I've gone crazy. I think this is 5th down
You're
for
right.
Bentonville West.
No, I'm looking
we went
at the
back and looked at the
plays.
play-by-play, and
Yeah.
the officials missed it.
And then the coaches next door just confirmed it.
Yeah. A 45-yard field goal attempt. Trey Travis, the kicker. Landon Grigg, the holder, on the left hash mark with the wind at his back. Pretty stiff wind, too. Ball is down. The kick is on the way, and it's
Hit
off
the
the
upright.
upright. No good. Fayetteville's coaches wanted a false start before the snap of the ball. Works out for Fayetteville either way. It's a missed field goal. And the Purple Dogs have some life here with 1:16 to play third quarter. The clock never began on that field goal attempt.
No, it didn't. What the heck? Huh. Well, let's let the.
So let's go back and look at the plays, Blair.
Okay.
Should have been a 4th down on after the, or a long 3rd down after the block in the back. It was 2nd down instead.
Well, no, I take this. Second, that would have been first. No, I think that was. Well, I screwed up my entry, but
On 1st down, the pass out to Charbonneau. He gets some yards out to the 27. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
let's see.
Fayetteville really showing a quick pace right now. They'll give him 8 yards to the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Inside of a minute to play third quarter. Purple Dogs trying to get back into this game. Hit, throws, pass caught across the 30, across the 40-yard line. And they'll mark him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That was Alex Mills on the reception for the Purple Dogs. 15 on the play. Clock stops, 42 seconds to go third quarter.
And they thought they had him out of bounds at the 39, but he kept going and picked up an extra 4 yards.
Shotgun formation for Hank Gibbs in the Fayetteville offense. West brings an extra defender, throws over the middle. This is Mills again at the 45 down to the 44 of Bentonville West. 13 yards on the play and another 1st down. Fayetteville really starting to get some rhythm.
And you feel like the Bentonville West defense is a little bit on their heels right now.
A lot of hands on hips. The end of the quarter can't get here fast enough for the Wolverines. Purple Dogs can take advantage. Keep hurrying up. Gibbs throws over the middle of the field, and the pass is bobbled and dropped by Luke Charbonneau inside the 30-yard line. Luke had it in his hands and just couldn't pull it in as he had 3 defenders closing in fast on him.
That, and he had a lot of green behind him, too. I think he just tried to rush it just a little bit.
That'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to play in the quarter. On 2nd down, they move Flanagan in motion to the right side. 2 on either side of Gibbs. Blitz comes, throws, pass caught, Charbonneau to the 37-yard line, a pickup of 7, and the clock stops again. 20 seconds to play in the third quarter.
The line's doing a good job, again, of protection. Hopefully they can jinx them again.
This West defense can't get off the field fast enough,
No.
you got to believe.
They look gassed.
Third down and 3. Fayetteville has to get to the West 34-yard line to move the chains. Gibbs has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right in the open side of the field. Now they'll move Flanagan over to that side. Sherritt's the tailback, picks up the blitz. Gibbs steps up, going toward the end zone. He's got a man there, but he overthrows Connor Flanagan in the end zone. The defender fell down, and Flanagan was all by himself, but Gibbs overthrew him, and it's 4th down.
Credit Sherritt's for picking up that block.
Yep.
And that gave Gibbs plenty of time. He just rushed it just a little bit. But, hey, they're starting to get open now, Matt.
Huge play here, 4th and 3. Fayetteville needs to get to the West 34. Just 3 down linemen for the Wolverines. They show blitz. Gibbs, pump fakes, now throws to the right side. He's going to overthrow Cattell. And Fayetteville's going to turn the ball over on downs again on the west side of the field again. And the Wolverines take over with 10 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Oh. Again, they're just so close to just putting it together.
And that exhausted West defense able to get off the field.
I got to think they're going to go long here. This could probably be the last play. They'll have the wind at their back. Take a shot. Try to flip the momentum. Don't get beat deep.
Potentially the final play of the third quarter here. McDonald takes the snap. It's a high snap over his head. He gets back down on it, and Fayetteville's going to close in and take him down for a big loss. They will be marked at the 27-yard line. That'll be a loss of 10 on the play. And Bentonville West will be facing a 2nd down and 20 when the fourth quarter begins here in Centerton. Through 3 quarters, our score is Bentonville West 21, Fayetteville 10. This is Purple Dog Football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Centerton, fourth quarter about to begin. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 21-10. McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is proud to sponsor the Fayetteville Bulldog football team.
Gibbs 24 of 38, 225 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Charbonneau, leading receiver tonight, 10 catches, 85 yards. Flanagan, 6 for 39. And Sherritt's the leading rusher, 10 carries for 22 yards.
Kind of has a feel of that Razorback game last Saturday, Blair.
Oh, don't talk about it.
So many opportunities tonight for Fayetteville, but turnovers on downs. There's only so many chances you get, and turnovers really kind of looming large right now.
Yeah, 1 of 4 on 4th downs.
2nd and 20, and not a lot of room around the right side that time for Whitlatch. 3 yards to the 30, and it's 3rd down and long.
And he might be starting to tire a little bit too.
He's had to carry the load a lot tonight. West needs to get to its 47 to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, that snap looming
Yes,
really large.
The West stands have really cleared out quite a bit.
Oh, my gosh, they have. Where are they going?
3rd and 17. McDonald Fakes right, being pressured, throws to the left side, and the pass is caught. At the 40 of Fayetteville, the 30, the 20, the 10, and this is going to be a 70-yard touchdown pass from McDonald to Jonas Higson. And we've seen multiple times tonight, Blair, Fayetteville has given up big plays on third down. There was a flag on the play. It was a roughing the passer penalty against the Purple Dogs. Touchdown will stand, and so will this 3-possession lead for the Wolverines, trying to extend it to 28-10 on the extra point.
Oh, 3rd and 23, and they not only flipped the field but scored a touchdown. Man, that's a shot right to the gut.
Saw it in the first half, too, on that second touchdown drive. 3rd down and long, hit a 51-yard pass, and 3 plays later they were in the end zone. Some long touchdown drives tonight for the Wolverines. Trey Travis on to attempt the extra point. Grigg will hold. This would put Bentonville West up by 18. And it's good. There's some extracurricular after the play. And
oh, my, laundry everywhere.
Yeah, they're going to get Tavion Williamson for pushing the holder Grigg down to the field. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He's getting an earful from Casey Dick as he comes over to the sideline. We'll wait to see what the penalty is. It's unsportsmanlike conduct on the Purple Dogs. And so that will be enforced on the kickoff. 11:09 to play. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 28-10. This is Purple Dog football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs.
Is your center
Big swing in momentum here in Centerton. It's 28-10 Bentonville West. There was some thought not too long ago, Blair, that Fayetteville was about to take the ball down and get within 21-17 and 14-point swing, and now the Purple Dogs have to play about as perfect of a final 11:09 as you can to try and pull this one out.
They've got their work cut out for them. 3 plays, 63 yards, and that 3rd down and 23. Oh, man, that was big. And West, look at this. West is going to kick off from the 30, the Fayetteville 30. I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
Well, there was – maybe it was a multiple – I think they're going to onside kick. They're going to onside kick this ball, Blair.
Why wouldn't you? Honestly.
Travis is going to onside kick. It takes a high bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds. And so Fayetteville will get the ball.
Well, that'll be the penalty.
Yeah.
So actually gain 5 yards on the play. Would that be right? Spot at the 35.
I'm not sure how this works.
And now Coach Pratt's having a discussion with Tommy Kraft after he had a lengthy discussion during the after the extra point with Coach Casey on the Fayetteville sideline. It is Bentonville 32, Harbor 21 with I can't tell off this photo. It's third quarter.
We'll get an updated time on that here in just a minute.
That's a lot of points for Bentonville. So where will they spot this? And now here comes the discussion with Coach Casey on the other side. The officials are getting their steps in on this play. It looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
Nope. They're moving the Bentonville
Yeah.
defenders back. I think they're going to spot the ball at the 40-yard line, Blair.
Okay. So we actually made 10 yards on that somehow.
How about that?
With no return. You made 10 yards on a kickoff with no return from where the ball was kicked, no less.
Some scores from around the area, around the state. Conway leads Southside 28-21. That game in the fourth quarter.
That's a little closer than I think was expected. Conway, the number 5 team in the state.
As you mentioned, Bentonville leads Harbor 32-21. That game in the third quarter.
Seen anything on Central, North Little Rock?
We'll get you a score here in just a minute.
North Little Rock, number 4 in the state, despite a 1-2 record.
Springdale leads Rogers Heritage 49-20. That game now in the fourth quarter. Lots of discussion here about where the ball is going to be placed.
And the referee's just going from sideline to sideline.
They've had their work cut out for them tonight.
Yep.
Give you a chance to get a few more scores. That Bentonville Harbor game, by the way, is in the fourth quarter now.
Okay. We have spies there trying to keep us up to date on it, but they take a picture of the scoreboard and send it. You can't read the picture.
Last check, Van Buren, and this game's just now gone final. Van Buren 52, Rogers 13. So the Mountaineers, will that lower their points per game? They're giving up about 64. They give up 52 tonight.
Oh, now we're moving backwards.
Oh, my.
Well,
I don't think there's a microphone tonight for the referee, and we may all be better for it because that would be a lengthy explanation, I feel like, if he had one. They're going to mark the ball where it went out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
that is
That's where.
interesting.
Here we go. Fayetteville. Gibbs throwing deep down the field. He's got a man, and it's overthrown. Just a shade overthrown. He had Alex Mills, and he had a touchdown if he would have been able to bring that one in.
Boy, and Alex has been the man of the moment, hasn't he? The last drive.
So many close opportunities tonight for Fayetteville. They'll look back on them and think what might have been. If they can't pull out this comeback. 11:03 to play. On second down, a big hit on the far sideline. Charbonneau's the one who caught the pass. But I think he lost a yard to the 21, and it's third down and long.
He has made some tough catches tonight and paid the price. Well, I hate to say it, but this might be the ball game here, Matt.
Fayetteville needs to get to the 32-yard line on third down and 11. Gibbs, good protection, throwing deep. He's got Isaiah Satania behind the defense. He's got it at the 30. Satania at the 20. Satania at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Fayetteville. 78 yards for the speedy Isaiah Satania. Hold it. I think they're going to say he stepped out at the 1. Yep.
Really?
They're going to say he has stepped out at the 1-yard line, and now Casey Dick is going to get penalized. Casey Dick not happy with the spot on the field, and he's just been flagged for what I believe. Well, we'll wait and see. Maybe it's a sideline warning.
I don't know how the official really had a good look. He was because he was behind the play.
It's a sideline warning. Fortunately for Fayetteville, no yards will be knocked off. 77-yard pass from Gibbs to Satania.
But what a shot in the arm that is for the Fayetteville side.
They've got a first and goal from the 1. This is where you like having Jacob Sherritt's back on the field. Sherritt can give you those tough yards. We've got a break in the action. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
I think Coach Casey's just not pleased with that call because you got to run,
Yeah.
You're going to have to run some time off the clock to get it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And time is not your friend right now.
First and goal from the 1. Both teams come out from the sidelines. Heavy package in here for the Purple Dogs. And that looks like Quinn McLean is the quarterback. McLean comes in on 1st and goal. He runs right side, and he's in. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Quinn McLean goes over from 1 yard out. And with 10:13 to play fourth quarter, the Purple Dogs back within 12 points. Looks like they'll just kick an extra point here. No need to chase points yet.
Well, I think the question, too, Satania had the ball in his right hand and stuck it out, so it was in the field of play.
If this were a higher league, we might be in the middle of about an 8-minute replay.
Oh, easily.
Richardson on to attempt the extra point. And it is good. So, with 10:13 to play fourth quarter, Fayetteville back in it. Trailing Bentonville West 28-17. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Back in Centerton, 10:13 to play fourth quarter. Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 28-17, but the Purple Dogs have a little bit of new life after that big pass play from Hank Gibbs to Isaiah Satania, and then the 1 yard touchdown run by Quinn McLean.
Momentum back in a purple uniform. 4 plays, 78 yards. Boy, it's been a quick drive.
They
for
needed
both teams in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, for Fayetteville, they really needed it.
Yeah, you need to stop here and really put the screws in the pressure, put the pressure on West.
Purple Dogs have all 3 timeouts remaining. They need a defensive stop here as Thomas Needy comes on to kick the ball away. 3 receivers back deep for West. 3 return men, I'm sorry. Ball is going to roll into the end zone. It bounded at the 20-yard line. He just kept rolling for 20 yards, and that'll be a touchback.
I don't know if that was a break or not. He thought about picking it up and trying to run, but someone must have yelled at him, let it go.
Well, if you want to feel good about it, no time came off the clock on the play.
That is probably the most important thing, which might, again, that was the contention for Satania's touchdown, non-touchdown at the 1. Kind of like in baseball when you make a tag but the ball with the glove, but the ball is in your free hand. Is it really a tag? All right, defense, let's step up.
McDonald brings the Wolverines back onto the field. 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws right side. The pass is caught, and 6 yards on the gain that time by Jonas Higson. I want to remind you that last touchdown was brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer on the web at callalexbaldwin.com.
Hickson and Dyson both over 100 yards receiving for the Wolverines tonight.
Both have had some big receptions. Dyson had the 51-yarder. Hickson had the 70-yarder for a touchdown. Donald on 2nd down gives up the middle. Nothing there as the Purple Dogs close in. On the tackle that time for Fayetteville, Caleb Fields and others. No gain. It's 3rd down and 3 from the 27. The Wolverines have to get to their 30.
And a long 3.
And this Fayetteville crowd here on our side of the field coming to its feet.
Yep, making some noise.
3rd down and 3. Hernandez showed blitz, and now he's going to pull back. McDonald in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives right side. Whitlatch has got a 1st down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. He gets 5 on 3rd and 3. It'll move the chains, and it'll move the clock some more. 8:50 to play.
Yeah, they're just going to try to squeeze the life out of this. Need a break.
Bentonville West hasn't exactly played a clean game. There have been some exchange issues. A high snap. Whitlatch on first down goes right, and he gets about 3 yards out to the 35. He's knocked out of bounds, so the clock will stop.
That's the one advantage to hit them running to the corner there, the opportunity to knock him out of bounds. I'm just worried here on the left side. You see they've got 2 guys wide, and we've only got 1 defender close to it if they want to throw that little screen.
Use the sideline as your 12th defender.
Yeah.
On the right hash mark, 2nd down and 7. Clock is stopped, 8:29 to play. Fayetteville down 11, needing a stop badly.
He's not going to get it off.
McDonald is going to take a timeout. They're going to give him the timeout as he was just about to have the play clock expire on him. We'll take a quick one, too. 8:29 to play. Fayetteville trails 28-17. It's Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Back in Centerton, Odom Law Firm was established in 1982. It's an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas with over 100 years of combined experience. Dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football. Bentonville West facing a 2nd down and 7 from its 35-yard line. 8:29 to play, 4th quarter. Wolverines just used their 2nd timeout of the half, only 1 left. Maybe more important is that Fayetteville has all 3 of its. Play action on 2nd down, going over the middle, and that pass is incomplete. He was looking for Rigson off the quick play action. McDonald really kicking himself that he couldn't complete that one. Only 5 seconds come off the clock on the play, and it's 3rd down with 8:24 to go. And now if you're West, you might be able to pick something up with a run, but it's not as cut and dry that you're going to run it here on 3rd down as it has been. Potentially putting some more pressure on McDonald, the quarterback. 3rd down, takes the snap, play action, being pressured, rolls away from it, looking downfield, still being pressured. He gets away from the rush, and he's going to get a 1st down out to the 44-yard line. 3 Fayetteville defenders had a chance at him, and on 3rd down and 7, McDonald gets 9 and another 1st down for the Wolverines.
That's a backbreaker.
Now, if you're Fayetteville, how many more 1st downs can you allow West to get? Time's starting to run thin on the Purple Dogs. Gives to Whitlatch, running right side. Great open field tackle over on the far sideline that time. And once again, Braylon Palmer, the sophomore, makes a nice defensive play. We saw him make one in the first half. That's gain of maybe a half a yard on the play for Whitlatch. And it's 2nd and long. Clock running. 7:42 to play.
That's a pretty generous spot, don't you think? I don't know they ever got that far.
Looked to me like he ran just about a straight line sideways. 2nd and long. The give again, Whitlatch, big hole across midfield, and he's got a 1st down into Fayetteville territory. Across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
You start thinking about maybe using a timeout?
I think you have to. We'll mark him at the 45, so that's a gain of 10 on the play for Whitlatch. He's had a big, big night for West. Kind of a helpless feeling for Fayetteville right now as that clock continues to tick away. Under 7 minutes to play. And West not in any hurry to take a snap. Waits till 2 on the play clock here. Whitlatch will get 3 yards out to the 42. Casey Dick still holding on to those timeouts. Got 3 of them. 6:38 to play. By the time the next snap has to be taken, Blair, we'll be at almost 6 minutes left.
Not good.
.40-second play clock this year.
Not our friend tonight.
No, it is not. McDonald brings a man in motion. And they will give it to Dyson running left side across the 40. He's got another first down inside the 35-yard line. And I don't know if there's any better feeling, Blair, if you're an offense when you're trying to run the clock out like this, or if there's any more helpless of a feeling if you're a defense when you just can't stop it and you know what's coming.
Yeah, it's tough right now.
Pickup of 9 on the play that time for Dyson. Down to the Fayetteville 33. Clock stops while they move the chains. And it hasn't restarted. Play clock down to 8. Now a little bit of a clock issue, I think. They'll give it to Whitlatch running right side. Whitlatch gets to the 30. They'll actually give him down to the 29-yard line. Pickup of 4 on the play. 5:50 to play, fourth quarter. Bentonville West has ate up nearly half of the fourth quarter with this drive. Began with 10:13 to play in the fourth quarter. And they don't have to take another snap now until inside of 5:10 to play.
Need some help right now.
Casey Dick still holding on to those 3 timeouts. On 2nd and 7, just inside the 30. McDonald to give. A couple of the yards that time for Whitlatch. And I believe that Fayetteville's just used its first timeout. Maybe not. The clock has stopped, and I can't understand why. They wind it now. Fayetteville did not use a timeout. Inside of 5 minutes to play now. Bentonville West facing a 3rd down. From the 27-yard line, the Wolverines need to get to about the 23 to move the chains. 3rd and 4. Not in any hurry to take a snap here. Still 10 on the play clock, or snap clock, I'm sorry. High snap. McDonald brings it down, throws. The pass is caught. This is Rigson, another first down inside the red zone, and he'll be run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Out of bounds at the 14. 13 more yards, and West just continues to move the ball down the field and milk the seconds off the clock.
Yeah, they're just wearing us down.
Clock will stop on the run out of bounds, but Fayetteville at this point is not going to get the ball back with a whole lot of time. Probably not with a lot of timeouts. McDonald gives it to Whitlatch, run up the middle. Knocked down at the 15-yard line. Cobb's in there. Fields also in there on the tackle. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11. Clock still running. Fayetteville not using any timeouts. 3:58 to play. Have you ever been in a football stadium this quiet in the fourth quarter? I mean, it is so quiet. McDonald is just going to keep it running right side across the 15. He's at the 10, and he's brought down, and a flag comes out at the end of the play. Quade Moser is the one who brought him down over on the far sideline. Are they going to call a face mask at the end of this, Blair? That would be the prevailing thought. Personal foul, face mask is the call. It'll be against Moser. And that'll move West inside the 5-yard line. Should probably put the Wolverines at about the 3 after they mark off the penalty. And it'll be first and goal from there with 3:33 to play. This drive began with 10:13 to play in the fourth quarter, and we're moving in on it lasting 8 minutes now. This is how you salt away a win.
Yep. Kudos to them. They've done a nice job tonight.
Fayetteville bleachers starting to clear out a little bit. This big crowd that made the long trip, longer than normal because of all the motorcycles on the interstate. Made the long trip up here, and some of them starting to go home now. First and goal from the 3. McDonald takes the snap, gives to Whitlatch, runs right side, and he's going to be brought down short of the goal line. Run down to the 1-yard line. Looked like Hernandez might have been in there on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. It'll be second and goal. Clock runs inside of 2:50 to play. Fayetteville down by 11. And the Wolverines trying to put icing on the top of a 7A West victory here. This drive nearing 9 minutes in length.
Just want to keep them out of the end zone if possible.
The give is to Whitlatch up the middle. Touchdown, Bentonville West. And Whitlatch has had such a great game tonight. Another touchdown. And that will put the Wolverines up by 17. Doubled up the Purple Dogs right now, 34-17 with the extra point still pending.
23 carries from Mr. Whitlatch, 113 yards and 2 scores.
And that drive, Blair, lasted 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
That was just a backbreaker.
Trey Travis on to attempt the extra point. Grigg will hold for the Wolverines. Good snap, and the kick is good. With 2:23 to play, fourth quarter, Bentonville West leads Fayetteville 35-17. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back at Wolverine Stadium in Centerton, Fayetteville trails Bentonville West 35-17 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play. Ozarks Go is a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering all fiber, gigabit internet, and premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas and Northeast Oklahoma. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
Tough one tonight for the Dogs. Next week, homecoming. Rogers coming to town.
How many plays was that last drive?
That last drive was 17 plays, 80 yards.
And 7 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock. It began with 10:13 to play in this quarter, and Fayetteville trailing by 11 and thinking it had a chance to potentially get back into this game. And it ends with 2:23 to play.
Well, look out.
Across the 40, and Satania on the short kickoff returns it back out to the 45 of Fayetteville. Fayetteville's got all 3 timeouts left, but only 2:18 to play.
Be a heck of a comeback, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Epic.
Fayetteville's got to score 3 times.
Stranger things have happened. Now you start thinking back to that game down in Texas.
Yeah. Was that 1994?
Yeah.
Texas Stadium?
Yeah, state championship game.
Yes, it was. Hank Gibbs with 3 receivers to his right on 1st and 10. Takes the snap, being pressured, steps up in the pocket, now throws deep down the field, and there's nobody home. Incomplete down at the west 15-yard line. 2nd down, 2:12 to play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Good to see Link Lindsey back in the game tonight. Missed some playing time early this season.
Yeah, still not a catch yet this season, but he'll get going.
Charbonneau to the right side, 3 receivers to the left of Gibbs, but now they'll bring Flanagan in motion to his right. On 2nd down, Gibbs steps up, throws to the left, and that pass is incomplete. Looking for Satania at midfield, and it went off his hands. It's 3rd down. 2:07 to play.
Incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Fayetteville from its own 45 needs to get to the west 45 to move the chains. Three receivers to the right. That's the open side of the field for Gibbs on 3rd down and 10. Takes the snap, being pressured. Rolls left, throws, pass, caught inside west territory, but I think Satania is going to be short of the line to gain. No, they say it's incomplete.
Oh.
Satania came down out of bounds, and so it's 4th and 10.
I don't know how he got that pass off with the defender hanging on him like that, but
They'll bring Sherritts out, Ingram in at running back on 4th down and 10. Now they'll make another change at receiver. Cattell comes in for Link Lindsey. Flanagan, Mills, Cattell, and Satania are the receivers. Ingram's the running back, lined up to the right side of Gibbs from the left hash mark. 4th down. Gibbs steps up, and the pass is intercepted. Rigson at the 45, the 40 of Fayetteville, breaks a tackle and is brought down at the 33 of the Purple Dogs, and that'll just about do it with 1:54 to play. Hank Gibbs intercepted again. And Bentonville West is 1:54 away from going 1-0 in the 7A West and sending Fayetteville to 1-3 overall and 0-1 in conference play.
victory formation time now.
From the 33-yard line, West with 1:54. Fayetteville's got all 3 timeouts, but you got to believe the Purple Dogs probably not going to use any of them here.
No, there's really no point.
West starters still all in the game. McDonald, the quarterback. Willatch, the running back.
North Little Rock defeated Central 35-21.
It gives to Whitlatch up the middle. Not much there. Might have gotten a yard out to the 32. Cobbs and Comwinda on the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs. They'll say no gain to the 33.
Really surprised they're not just taking a knee with the 40-second clock.
Fayetteville not showing any signs that it's going to try to stop the clock. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a team take a knee with this much time left and a team have timeouts on the board. McDonald on 2nd down gives it to the running back and a tackle back in the backfield that time. Fields takes him down at the 37. Whitlatch with a loss of 4 on the play. Bentonville West can take one more snap and run the clock out right here as long as Fayetteville doesn't take a timeout. There's 50 seconds on the game clock, 26 now on the play clock. Fayetteville 39 seconds away from losing to Bentonville West for the 3rd straight year. This one not nearly as close as the one last year. 31-28 was the final back at Harmon Field. The Wolverines will win this one tonight by 3 scores. 35-17 as McDonald takes a knee. And the 2 teams, 2 coaches, good friends, make their way out to midfield. Bentonville West has defeated Fayetteville tonight 35-17 in the 7A West opener for both teams. Fayetteville drops its third straight game, and been a tough 3-week stretch now, Blair, for the Purple Dogs. Losses to Owasso, Bryant, and Bentonville West, all by double digits.
Another tough one. Try to regroup, get it back on track next week. Homecoming against Rogers, and boy, West just dominated the second half.
Final stats tonight.
Final stats. Okay, here we go. 18 first downs for the Bulldogs. Just 28 yards rushing on 22 carries. 302 yards passing, 26 of 42. The 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Just 5 penalties, so that was a bright spot. 7 of 18 on third downs. 1 of 4 on fourth downs. 21 first downs for West. They ended up rushing for 173 yards on 37 carries. Passed for 255, 18 of 26, 3 touchdowns. The 1 pick, did lose a fumble. They had 11 penalties for 89 yards.
And 9 of 13 on third down for West tonight.
And that was huge. Hank Gibbs finished 26 of 45 for 302, a touchdown and 2 picks. I mean, those pretty good numbers receiving-wise. Satania with 152 yards on 5 catches. He is starting to come on, and that's going to be good news for the Bulldogs. Connor Flanagan, a very quiet night, 6 catches, 39 yards and a touch. Rushing-wise, Sherritt's finally back in the lineup. Good to see him, 10 carries for 22 yards, but big thing for West, they were able to have a couple 100-yard receivers and able to pound the rock with the running game, and just wasn't meant to be for the Bulldogs tonight. Had chances once again, but just not able to capitalize.
Couple of teams looking for their first conference win next week. It'll be homecoming at Harmon Field, 7 o'clock kickoff as Fayetteville 1-3, 0-1 in the conference, takes on Rogers, winless in 4 games and 1 conference game this season. Until next week, I'm Matt Jones for Blair Cartwright. This is Purple Dog Football.